I'm just seeing if this
But
is
you've
how...
already started it.
I did? Oh.
Hey.
I didn't know
We
that.
were saving our arm strength because we were going to discuss something, but never mind, we're just going to skip right to it. Here it goes. Hotel Snuggles is what I'm calling this one. Okay? I don't want to share a bed with Jane.
Okay. We wanted to figure this out first. Okay. So, last night, we're getting to Leeds, England, which is just it's a city in North England. Anyways, so we get there, and we go to our room, and we turn the corner, and there's like one double bed, like in a closet-sized room.
Down a corridor. It was like honeymoon suite for a poor person.
Okay, you continue talking about snuggling.
Okay, so I'm just like, I think we're gonna have to snuggle. And she was like, I don't, maybe we could change rooms. And I was like, okay. So she goes downstairs to go and change the rooms. I don't know what happens because I stayed upstairs, so you're gonna have to tell this part of the story.
Okay, well, I go downstairs and ask the guy to change rooms, and he's like, oh, like, you're supposed to be in a twin? And he's looking, obviously he doesn't understand what I'm saying, but we'll talk about that later. He's looking in every room in the hotel, and there's not one twin bed.
Because there's like 7 stag and hens is what they call them here, but stag and does going on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
7 of them. Like there was different parties everywhere.
Huge party.
Crazy drunk girls.
Yeah.
Crazy drunk English girls.
Yeah. And so they're like, we found this one room, but it's with all the party rooms, and we're just like, in the end, we end up taking the twin bed, 2 twin beds, but we get in the room, and...
No, you got on the elevator.
Oh, we're talking about that now?
No, you're gonna talk about that right now.
Okay, I don't know what
Because
this...
it's funny. Gets on the elevator.
Okay, so I get on the elevator, and I'm by myself, because Jen's upstairs worrying about snuggling.
I don't want to snuggle.
And so I get on the elevator, and there's a whole bunch of party girls, and this one guy went on the elevator, and they're all talking, they're definitely wasted or something. And they asked me, the guy was like, what room number? And I was just like, 8. And I went and pressed the button, 8. And they just all looked at me and laughed. And they just like, look at that, you just said 8. I should be like, you just said 8. Oh my god. Like, they were like.
So I guess we say 8 funny.
Yeah, they made fun of how I spoke the entire elevator ride. And the last of them got off at floor 7, and I got off at 8. So imagine that entire ride all the way up.
That's a long one.
It wasn't good times. But it was funny.
But before we switched, the guy brought us an extra duvet because Jane asked for extra blankets just like because we don't want to share the same blankets because we don't want to snuggle and she's a blanket hog. So it was going to be a disaster. So he brings it up and he like puts it on top of the other one and just makes the bed with a double blanket. And she kept saying like, it's okay, like just drop it. Like we're going to separate it all anyways. And he'd like kind of just kept making the bed, and Jane's like, so, guess we're gonna have to snuggle, and I was like, yeah, and then he didn't understand our sarcasm, and he's looking at us like, what? They're gonna actually snuggle and they need 2 blankets?
Yeah, he looked kind of creeped out.
Yeah, it was super funny. And
Yeah.
this is super long, so we're gonna have to end this video.
Yes, I guess my accentage.
Quick version though, like, honestly, nobody understands anything that Jane Lee's saying.
No.
Like, every time she says something, like her sub, she was asking for Italian urban cheese bread and he was giving her honey oat.
Yeah, he's
Those
like,
are
honey
way
and oat,
different.
and I was just like, what? But anyways, basically, no one here understands my language.
And I talk too fast, so...
It's not a good team. So tomorrow, I'm going to try to talk in an English accent and see how it works. Do you think I'm pretty good at it? I think so.
I think she could do it.
I think I can, you know?
Yeah.
I got this.
She's got it.
Okay. Bye!